Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody.
Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Yamal. Wriggles his way through. Can he get it through? Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face to face with his great rival. Drives it in.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest football... It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Look at the space here, and the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. Vinicius Junior is the team's great visionary. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Baggio gets across and deals with it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He came in hard, very hard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Swept in. Cleared without complication. And it's Vieira. Vieira showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Lahm kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And this is Dembele. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vinicius Junior, and they can counter here. Oh, that is a nice touch. Played back to the goalkeeper. Well, they've got it again. Bergomi tries to play it through. South Korea do keep hitting the wings early and often here. That's clearly their main supply route, Jim.
Yeah, and the whole team know it too, Peter. As soon as someone has it wide, the rest of them attack the box. The more targets you have in there, the better your chances.
Simple but effective.
Exactly.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Vitinha. Ekitike. And now they can clear their lines. Pass somewhat off target. Vinicius Junior tries a shot! It's bounced back off the post. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ekitike. Oh, he's been caught napping! Climbs up big! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Stood up well to him there. Vitinha. Rijkaard. He's going to be disappointed with that. Cristiano Ronaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Vieira was in no mood for any of that. Rijkaard puts his foot on the gas. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pinches it off him. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Substitution.
So off we go once more.
South Korea clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Van Dijk. Vinicius Junior. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
South Korea have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
He's found the way through. Cross. Up he goes! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Yaya Toure. Out to the right. Lahm wins the duel this time. Messi. And it's Rijkaard. Rijkaard. And this is Vieri. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. He's through here. Oh, no joy this time. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Quarter of an hour into the second half. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Vieri. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ekitike. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's found a way past. He's gone for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, it's hit the post! And he's heaved it away. And here's Rijkaard. And this is Ronaldo. Distributed tidily. Delivers with whip. That has been knocked clear. This looks promising. Oh, shooting chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, in probably an entirely one-sided game, still up for grabs. Nothing to show for all the pressure. Lahm cuts out the pass. 75 minutes played. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vieira. That is ended up in no man's land. Vinicius Junior. Vitinha is onto this.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And this is Ronaldo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rijkaard. Now that looks a decent ball. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Ekitike! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Rijkaard with the clearance. Threads one in. And oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And that is a little undercooked. Yamal's cross. Cleared without hesitation. And the referee brings it to a close. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, neither side...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He's in a great position here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around. When fit, he's electric, and that alone is enough to frighten some of the best defences. He really does have the ability to win games on his own with that terrific acceleration.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a... Oh no, what has happened here? And he's found a way past. That is good strength. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's a good run down the left. Vinicius Junior goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's looking wide. Roberto Carlos drives forward on the overlap. Dixon. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh no, this does not look good. He is through here. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Vitinha is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. No way through. Dembele! South Korea, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, well measured. Bergomi was in no mood for any of that. Vinicius Junior purring through the gears. Shoots! Goal! Republic of Korea! And South Korea lead. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. 30 minutes gone. And the pass is intercepted. South Korea do look happy to keep things simple here, Jim. Hit the byline and get it in the box.
Well, they've certainly got the players for it, Peter. When you've got guys who can whip them in like that, you want to be giving it to them as much as you can.
Looking to play him in. Shot a goal! Rodri clears. Dembele.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Tries to pass it through. And that's been drilled in. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now.
Oh, it's Dembele. Vieira. And it's Dembele.
That's really well manoeuvred. Defending was strong and firm. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Dembele! Oh. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, he's been caught napping! He's having a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Dembele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
South Korea go in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead.
Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway.
South Korea really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
He's got away. And this is Vieira. And he's managed... Big chance! It's hit the upright. The ball goes in. Vitinha. He's going for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Yamal. Rijkaard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rijkaard receives it in a good position here. An uncompromising challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
The referee's awarded a free kick. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He has found the way through. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Just about up to the hour now. Turns back here, probably the best option. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Vieira calmly anticipates. Rijkaard. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he cuts out the supply. And if you have just joined us, still just 1 goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And this is Ronaldo. Lam gets it away. Dixon. Messi. Oh, it's Rijkaard. That is a great pick out. And the shot! They've scored! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Rijkaard. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival.
South Korea really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He can get that clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Vitinha, passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely spread. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Deftly away. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vitinha distributed tidily. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Vinicius Junior.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. Hullet. Now it's Vieri. And this is Hullet. And Hullet! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
There will be 1 minute
Engages
added time.
and forces him off the ball. Now it's Hullet. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Yamal. And that is as far as it goes. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
South Korea certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
His way to the information center.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be a 4-5-1 formation, Jim.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility.
Terrific head! That's another chance! Goal! Republic of Korea! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Looking for options for movement. And it's Neymar. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Thuram. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. South Korea do have a chance to counter here. Looking to play him in. Ronaldo in acres of space out wide. Van Dijk gathers from the goal kick. Taken back almost at once. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Takes a shot! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.
Real chance! And it's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Inter are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum...
Ekitike gets through. Chance! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Truly. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Vi informiamo che si prevede traffico intenso nei dintorni dello stadio dopo la partita. Siate prudenti.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who always puts in an honest shift. He'll do everything his manager asks him to do and will rarely let you down.
Now that's well seen too. Oh, that's fabulous. Incoming delivery. Vitinha getting this one clear. Ekitike. Dixon. Rijkaard. Vitinha. Roberto Carlos. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking.
He's got full. Goal! Republic of Korea! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Distributed tidily. Quality ball. Now it's Rafinha. Great vision. That's been cut out, well played. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Ekitike. That has been slung wide. That's a shade optimistic. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking for the run. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Ekitike has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rafinha, he's got away, cross it climbs up, and it's hit the woodwork and out. Cleared without complication. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Pass is just off target. Rice. Rijkaard proves just a little bit too strong. Tries to pass it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Rijkaard. And Jamal. No, he's not getting any further than that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's surely a foul, free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. There was plenty of power on that.
Might want to be careful there.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That's a good ball. Real chance! It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
South Korea are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Quick look, then plays it in. Vinicius Junior is always looking to break lines. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Vitinha. The referee's awarded a free kick. Vitinha. Right.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Oh, that's neat. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Well, that looks a good ball through. Good ball, good take. And he's... Rafinha! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
South Korea go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
As it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers. Substitution for Arsenal, number 99, Van Basten.
So off we go once more.
Number 22, Ekitike. Coming on
That
the
looks
field,
a decent ball.
number 23, Bale.
Danger averted
Number
for now.
17, Yilmaz.
Probing pass. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Howson. Defending was strong and firm. Pass went off target. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. And this is Bale. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. A real chance! Gets good distance on it. That's a little off target. And it's Belletti. And that pass just didn't quite work. Vinicius Junior goes on a run down the left wing.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Cristiano Ronaldo, given the lift of his goal. South Korea, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, the defence proved infallible then,
The
but
attendance
that
for
won't
this
be
match
the
was
last they'll see of him.
60,332.
Vinicius Junior, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Vitinha. Ekitike. Vinicius Junior. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. No, it's come to nothing.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Arsenal looking to pass their way through. It's a really well-measured ball, and it's made its way to him. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's there to get it away. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Beckenbauer. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely weighted ball. Ekitike. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Yilmaz! Oh, should have put that away.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Arsenal have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Crosses in. Oh, smashing! It's bounced back off the post. Burak Yilmaz! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Can he get it through? And that's really well manoeuvred. Yamal could move up a gear here. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Substitution.
And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Now it's Rafinha. That has not gone well. South Korea have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. And he was quick to react. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well read, nice interception. And it's Beckham. Howson calmly anticipates. Rice was looking wide. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Burak Yilmaz. It's Yilmaz!
There will be 1 minute
Van der
added
Ven
time.
gets rid without sophistication. Belletti. And here's Vieira. Vieira gets flagged offside.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 41.
Arsenal are
Right.
able now to make their
Coming on
substitute.
to replace him.
And that is as far as it goes. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers.
Please make sure.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face.